Nice cold morning. I didn't get a shot of anybody at work. I just left really quick. As soon as everybody came in, gave them work, and then I took off. But I'm just waiting for them to show up. We're here at a install. Hopefully gets done and completed today. But I really hope everybody enjoyed that video on DigDeep. I had some comments, people saying they enjoyed it. It's really awesome. Brandon, if you guys read some of the comments on the DigDeep video, the Waters of Promise, he was my roommate and my bunkmate through basic training. Brandon, you can read it on there. He served with me, I served with him. We were bunk mates. He slept on the bottom bunk, I was the top bunk through the whole basic training. And once we got to Fort Lewis, we got stationed together, same troop, and he was my roommate for my whole entire time during my Army service. It was cool to see him comment on there. I sent it to a lot of people on Instagram, and everybody liked it. So I want to thank everybody for watching it, commenting either on my page or on the on YouTube. But I had a lot of fun with it. It was very different. I was very blown away about Brendan adding in all those the vlog parts. I thought that was awesome. Gotta give a shout out to Brendan and Alyssa for all the coordination, Brendan for the filming, the editing, making it look epic, and it's just so much fun. I hope to do some more, but I always love to encourage other like DigDeep employees to try it, because it's always fun, gets you out of your comfort zone. It was nervous for me to repeat lines. I'm more used to just making it up as I go, but doing the filming, it felt pretty natural. It was not something I was not accustomed to. I've seen Shanna do it a bunch, and then doing the YouTube stuff, it just made it a lot easier. But I would really encourage more of the DigDeep employees to try it, give it a shot, see how it is, feel it, put yourself out there, and you never know, you might enjoy it. So I'm trying to get this thing all straightened out. There's a really big dog out here. Looks like a wolf far away. Kind of looks like he's a little late to be shedding like that. All of his fur is like coming off and it's all clumped up. Really big dog. But with this, we are doing our above ground system. It's only like a shovel length deep, so we're not like excavating or anything like that. Ladder here, just a shovel length deep. That's as far as we go. And we just pile on dirt, and then a little mound of dirt to make it a little extra thickness for that insulation of the freeze line. So it just makes a little mound right there. Then we have this. I should have recorded this before I finished it. This is a sock. It's a perforated sock, PVC, and it's all collapsed when you purchase them. They have like little holes inside of it, so it's drilled on the side all the way down the bottom. They're really tiny, and then you just expand it out, and it's that long. It's like 30 feet maybe a little long, around there. And then you have this mesh, this like mesh on there, and that just keeps all the dirt and stuff out of it, weeds growing into them, which I don't think it will, because those holes are really small. And then you can use that as a drainage instead of, infiltrators. It's only gray water, so it's only sink stuff. Always allow the homeowner to know that if you dump grease in them, it'll probably clog those little tiny holes. But just run some hot water, it'll free up a lot of it. It'll push it all the way back. And I'll like slope it a little, and should be fun. This is our above ground system. We don't have the tank. I need to get one ordered, but we're gonna hook it up to a 275 right in the sun, and it's gonna have a cover on there to keep it out of the sun, but still kind of in the sun so it doesn't freeze. Once I get one of those tanks, it's just as easy as unplugging it and then plug it into that. So it'll be quick and easy. It's really good for the homes that don't have like home site leases. Can't excavate, so we can do it in this direction. We're not technically excavating. We're only going a shovel length deep, and it's all really easy to pull out. Did on our first one. I buried it and then just grabbed the line and I pulled it all out. So it's really easy to remove. Tank is above, so it's not going 6 feet, 7 feet underground. So it's really nice. It's an easier way to get people kind of like hooked up to a home water system. And I think the only hard part is just the shovel work. If it's rock, that's where it kind of gets a little hard. We have had some houses with rock, but it was still easy enough to dig through. Pretty soon we have one that's gonna, I think the house is on rock. I haven't seen pictures of it yet, but pretty soon we're gonna be doing something like that. So keep a lookout for that. It'll be really fun. I kind of want to say where we're gonna go, but I kind of don't. I want to say where we're gonna go just to get people hyped up, so the people that live in that community be like, hey, these guys are around. That guy is around. But yeah, this should go pretty simple, pretty smooth, and just digging. I do the work too. I don't just give it.
Where's that box with all the screws in it?
Usually you give dogs and cats boots, but
Oh! Hey.
yeah. So I had plans to not stick around here all day, but wanted to see it at the end, so I just stuck around, helped out, dug that whole line. I didn't record the line exposed.
Here it comes.
You guys turn on?
Yeah.
Got the tank filled, insulated box, and then the water line just goes all the way underneath. And then we got the drainage put in. Built another insulated box, propane, exhaust vent right there, and then our solar wire. It's all right in here. Kind of clean. It's all silicone, so it doesn't really get. I forgot to get paint, but we're gonna get paint and paint that. Make it a little weather sealed, paint it. And then should be good to go. Everything inside's all buttoned up. I think they just turned it on, so let's check it out. Pump, filter, battery, dirty lens. Water. Whew. Another long day. It's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. A lot of digging. Digging that long trench was a, well, mediocre trench. It wasn't that deep. It was literally a shovel length deep. But digging that thing all the way, that full length of that little perforated sock, it was far. I was digging it and digging it and digging it and then trying to like level it, kind of slope it a little. And then it looked pretty good. Then I dropped it in and I was like, I see it kind of lifting up a little. Just pulled it up and then scraped it away. Got it all nice and flush. And I started dropping it a little. Came out pretty good. Wish I would have got a little shot of it, of the sock in there and then the water line in there, but I was kind of on the move. I was waiting for that sink to get put in. But everything worked out. It was nice that he had hot water now. He was pretty happy about it. Really happy about not having to, like, you know, carry in buckets anymore. Now he has access to that hot water right there. That little water heater gets pretty hot. If you're curious on how hot that thing gets, if you adjust those settings, those little knobs, there's 3 of them. One is for gas. The middle is for if it's going to be like winter conditions or summer conditions. It's also a gas thing. And then the very back one is cold water. So it allows how much cold water is going to flow into that little water heater. If you put on the lowest cold water settings and then put the hot water settings all the way up, and then you put it on winter, you have the most amount of propane going through it. Very little bit of cold water, but it still flows enough. You can cook a cup of noodles off of that. That's how hot it is. You can't even touch it. And yeah, it gets pretty hot. If you adjust them, you can see it, you can feel it when you adjust the cold water side and you turn it up. You can see the water pressure come up a little. But it was pretty cool to get that whole thing taken care of. Our 4th official above ground system. So that's really, I really enjoy that. It's better than just dropping off a 275. I need to change that out to a bigger tank, but it takes a long time to get those ordered, so that's a good alternative in the meantime, so we can get him that bigger black tank. So I think it's pretty cool. But yeah, everybody's out. I just doing my last minute checks, double checking all the locks, making sure they are locked, and yeah, should be going home by now. But man, 3 vlogs in 1 week. I'm probably not going to vlog tomorrow, but it's fun to do 3 of them. It's been a while since I've done like 3 consecutive ones. Tomorrow is just a lot of traveling, throwing trash away, picking up orders that came in, so it's not too exciting. But thanks for everybody that watched the video, gave me some good feedback on it. I think it would be cool if everyone commented on that video. It's nice to read it on my side, but it would be cool to read it on that side and get people engaged. Like Brandon, he commented on there that we served together, so everybody should hit that like on his comment. You know, watch the video again. Share it, comment, like it, and yeah, let's get those views up on there. Let's get the world connected to DigDeep and DigDeep water projects, Navajo water project, Colonius water project, and Appalachia water project. But yeah, it's really fun to work here. The accomplishment, and it's like I said on there, it's very similar from finishing a ultra 50 miles one day 100 miles, but it's a really great accomplishment. The feeling of crossing that finish line, it's like it amps you up even more, even if you're tired, hurting, fatigued. And then doing this work with DigDeep and watching someone turn on a faucet, it's very wild to think of. It's 2024 and there's still millions of Americans who don't have, you know, that access to it, has never seen it in their house. And it's very magical to see. I call it my Walter Mitty moment. I don't like to take picture or video of it because you just want to live in it. And it's wild to see. It's very emotional to see. And it's great that we can be a part of that. Everyone at DigDeep that has everyone from working in an office to working as a field staff, they all have that connection to it, and they all made those lives easier. And people that donate to that, you help us make it a lot easier for us to utilize all of this and get people connected. So it's not this YouTube thing, I'm not getting paid for through DigDeep. Just let everyone know. I just find moments and time and throughout my day if I can squeeze it in. But yeah, I'm not getting paid for any of this YouTube stuff. I'm not getting paid from YouTube. I'm just doing this all on my own and just having fun with it, and I loved it. And I like that it's connecting more people to our work. But yeah, like them, share them, reach out to us, give us thumbs up, and yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed my little video, third day vlogging, and I will catch you guys in the next one.